Arkansas baseball etched itself into the history books of the College World Series with a performance that will be talked about for generations. A Razorback pitcher delivered one of the most dominant outings in NCAA tournament history, throwing a no-hitter, the third ever recorded in the storied history of the College World Series. It wasn't just a win. It was a declaration. A statement of intent from Arkansas on college baseball's biggest stage. The pitcher, whose name will now live in the record books, commanded the game from the opening pitch. With the bright lights of Omaha shining down, and a crowd on the edge of their seats, he rose to the occasion in a way few ever have. From the very first batter, it was clear he had something special working. His fastball had late life. His breaking ball was sharp. His changeup came out of the same tunnel, deceiving hitters with devastating effectiveness. And most importantly, his command was flawless. By the third inning, the buzz started circulating through the stadium. Fans began checking the scoreboard. 0 hits. No base runners aside from a single walk. By the fifth, the tension was growing, not just in the crowd, but in the dugout. Baseball players are notoriously superstitious, and no one dared speak the words no-hitter. Teammates stayed silent. Coaches avoided eye contact. Everyone knew what was unfolding, but no one wanted to be the one to jinx it. The pitcher, meanwhile, looked unshaken. With each inning, he looked more composed, more focused. He worked quickly, trusted his catcher, and relied on the defense behind him, which stepped up when called upon. A diving catch in the outfield, a slick play at third base, and a perfectly timed double play all preserved the no-hitter as it moved into the later innings. It wasn't just a solo effort, it was a symphony of elite-level baseball. In the seventh inning, the pressure was undeniable. Fans were on their feet with every pitch. His pitch count was rising, but he showed no signs of fatigue. Each delivery had purpose. Each pitch had intent. His fastball still sat in the mid-90s, and his breaking ball still snapped as if it were the second inning. The opponent, already frustrated, began pressing. Swinging early in the count. Chasing pitches outside the zone. Anything to break the rhythm. Nothing worked. The eighth inning brought a wave of energy through the crowd, Razorback fans roaring with anticipation. One inning remained. 3 outs away from history. The ninth inning opened with a strikeout, his 12th of the game. The next batter grounded out to shortstop. 1 out left. He toed the rubber, exhaled deeply, and fired. A fastball on the inside corner. Called strike 1. A slider low and away, swing and miss. 1 pitch away. He wound up and fired again, a high fastball. The batter swung through it. Strike 3. Game over. The stadium erupted. The team poured out of the dugout, mobbing him on the mound. Coaches hugged. Fans cried. Cameras flashed. In that moment, Arkansas wasn't just a team moving on in the College World Series, they were the authors of history. After the game, the pitcher was asked what it meant to him. With poise and humility, he credited his defense, his catcher's pitch calling, and the unwavering belief from his coaches. I just tried to stay in the moment, he said. 1 pitch at a time. I knew I had good stuff, but I never imagined this. His coach praised his maturity, calling it one of the gutsiest performances I've ever seen from a college pitcher. This no-hitter isn't just a statistical achievement, it's a spiritual one. In a sport where failure is common and perfection elusive, what he achieved is a reminder of why people fall in love with baseball in the first place. The drama. The build-up. The near-impossible standard met, and then exceeded. It was everything that makes college baseball magical. For Arkansas, it was more than just an individual accomplishment. It galvanized the team. In post-game interviews, players said they felt inspired. That watching him dominate gave them confidence. That they were ready to follow his lead and make a run toward a national championship. And for the fans, especially those who followed the ups and downs of Arkansas baseball, It was a night to remember forever. No-hitters are rare in the College World Series because the competition is fierce and the stakes enormous. To do it under that kind of pressure, on that stage, is a testament to elite talent, mental toughness, and a little bit of magic. As analysts debated where this performance ranks among the all-time greats in Omaha, one thing was certain: this was a game no one will soon forget. For the pitcher, it's a defining moment. For Arkansas, it's a program-defining statement. And for college baseball, it's a reminder that history can be made in 9 innings by one player with a dream, a glove, and an untouchable fastball. Now the question turns to what's next. Can Arkansas carry this momentum all the way to a championship? Will this pitcher be the catalyst for something even greater? For now, those questions will wait. Because tonight belongs to him, and to history. As the sun set over Omaha and the stadium lights dimmed, one name echoed through the college baseball world. The name of a pitcher who, on the biggest night of his life, delivered perfection. Arkansas baseball made history as their standout pitcher delivered the 3rd no-hitter ever recorded in College World Series history, etching his name into NCAA lore with a performance that was nothing short of masterful. On one of college baseball's biggest stages, the right-hander showcased pinpoint command, icy composure, and electric stuff from the first pitch to the final out. Throughout the game, his presence on the mound was undeniable. He mixed a high-velocity fastball with a biting slider and an occasional changeup that kept hitters off balance. Batters from the opposing team struggled to make solid contact all night, repeatedly grounding out, popping up, or swinging through pitches that barely looked hittable. From early on, fans and players alike began to sense something special was happening. As the innings wore on, tension in the stadium built with each out. By the 7th inning, the dugout had gone silent around him. An unspoken baseball tradition to avoid jinxing a potential no-hitter. The coaching staff gave him full command of the game, and he delivered with unwavering poise under pressure. His pitch count climbed, but his velocity didn't drop. In fact, his final fastball in the 9th inning hit 96 miles per hour, freezing the final batter for a called 3rd strike. When the last out was recorded, the Arkansas dugout erupted, storming the field in celebration. Teammates lifted him into the air, fully aware they had just witnessed something that rarely happens on college baseball's grandest stage. Not only did his performance lead Arkansas to a crucial win in Omaha, but it also placed him alongside elite company. Only 2 other pitchers in College World Series history had previously achieved the feat. After the game, he credited his teammates for their defensive support and his coaches for putting him in a position to succeed. But the spotlight belonged to him. Scouts in attendance took note of the performance, which will likely boost his stock in the upcoming MLB draft. It wasn't just a great game, it was a legendary one. In a tournament known for producing unforgettable moments, this no-hitter now stands as one of the most iconic. Arkansas fans will remember this night for years to come, and for the pitcher, it was the kind of achievement that defines a career.